Hello, this morning I'm going to Disney Springs to get the new Lorcana set, but look what I bought. So this is an AC vent car symbol, so that when I'm rocking out to my tunes in my car, I can hit the symbol. I made it to Disney Springs. This is so much fun! I parked on the roof of the parking garage and I'm heading to Earl Sandwich first to get some breakfast, which is on the complete opposite side of Disney Springs. So I played that song for a couple reasons, one of which being that last night at AMC for D23, which is going on this weekend, Disney had a throwback premiere for a Goofy movie, which happened here like 30 years ago at the AMC at Disney Springs, and they took the banners down already. So also, the new Lorcana set that releases today, Fabled, features cards from a Goofy movie. Well, I was going to get breakfast first, but I think I should get in line over here at World of Disney. So I followed the line, and when I got in line, I was given this Bell promo that you can only get at Disney World, at Disney Springs. And so we're handing out the promos over there, getting in line, which this is moving pretty quickly. Disney's been doing exclusive promos where you can see the promo stamp there instead of the rarity symbol, which is cool. They're doing cards for Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, D23. There isn't that long of a line, so I probably could have gotten breakfast first. Safe to say they probably have enough stuff. I don't see any booster boxes, but I see troves and individual packs. This is what they have here. They don't have booster boxes. They got 10 packs and 2 troves. So I got the stuff, and I'm going to get some breakfast. At least I think so. I've never had breakfast at Earl Sandwich before. Just want to get something quick because I'm also going to McDonald's after this, one of these breakfast sandwiches. It was definitely the fastest I've ever ordered at Earl Sandwich. So I'm sitting outside for some reason because it's really hot. But this is my bacon and cheese sandwich from Earl of Sandwich. I finished my breakfast sandwich, which was delicious, and this seems like a pretty appropriate place to show the new Fabled trove. There's Mickey and Minnie on a merry-go-round, and there's a merry-go-round at Disney Springs. So I'm going to go back into World of Disney because I wanted to see the Lorcana display. So it looks like there's plenty of products. There's the trove that I got, and the individual packs. And the starter decks back there. A Mulan and Ariel, and Powerline and Max deck. And they had deck boxes and play mats and stuff, and a binder. So there was no line, and there was still so much stuff, so I got a little bit more Lorcana. I also got a promo for Brennan. Something else that I wanted to do was go to Uniqlo. So I'm looking for some particular shirts. These are pretty cool. I have to go up the escalator, but this is what I'm looking for. This Pokemon card collaboration with Uniqlo. And this is what I was looking for. A Pokemon collaboration with Uniqlo. These are all Pokemon card shirts. This is a Pikachu made of Pokemon card Pikachus. I do really like this, but I think I'm just going to get the Slowpoke shirt. This shirt's sort of like a tongue-in-cheek for me. When I opened up 151, this is the card, the illustration rare that I got more than anything else this on the night, and of course they made it into a shirt. Of course the kids get cooler shirts. I would love this one, but it's not for adults. But I'm going to check out and go get some lunch. And I got my Slowpoke Uniqlo shirt, and I'm going back to the parking garage to get some lunch. And for lunch today, I'm going to McDonald's to get a McDonaldland meal. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but I'll take advantage of any excuse to get a novelty McDonald's meal. And I've made it to McDonald's on Disney property to get my McDonaldland meal. So a McDonaldland meal has a McDonaldland shake, a quarter pounder with cheese, or a 10-piece McNugget, a medium fry, and then one of 6 souvenir kits. So here's my McDonaldland bags, and then the McDonaldland shake. I have no idea what this is, but I got it. Also, they really liked my symbol. So this is the McDonaldland shake, which is supposed to represent like the clouds and sky of the McDonaldland commercials. So it's a blue raspberry shake with pink frosting. Whoa, that is actually really good. Okay. And here's the burger. Welcome to McDonaldland. The quarter pounder with cheese. And the French fries. And the bag is very McDonaldland there. But this is what I'm excited about. Look how cool this is.
What is this promotion?
Isn't it awesome? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's see which one I got. This is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. You know what, McDonald's, I keep getting the one that I don't want, but that's okay.
Okay.
I clearly like a novelty, you know, just when it comes to like snacks and stuff. I also went to Target and I did find the Harry Potter Krispy Kreme donuts, which were actually very good. I guess the shake was the lava in the clouds of the McDonaldland volcano, and this wasn't the worst tin that I got. It just would have been cool to get like a Ronald McDonald or a Hamburglar or a Grimace or something, but this is very cool. honestly, and this is what came inside the tin. Some postcards here and some stickers. Little passports. This was neat. It'd be cool to get the other ones though. Which reminds me how hard it was to get this little toy car from McDonald's when they were doing their Disney Parks Ride Toys Happy Meal. So something else that I've been working on is I went to Walgreens and printed out some pictures for this game, which I'll talk about that later, but also this picture frame that Brennan got for me, our National Parks Adventures frame. So I printed out every single, I think most every single national park that I've gone to either with Brennan or my family or ones that even like Dennis and my parents have gone on recently. So of these 63 national parks, I have 21 pictures in this picture frame. That is a third of all of the national parks, and that's pretty good, I think. So what I'm gonna do now, I'll work on that photo project. Later, I'm gonna go get in the pool, maybe get a beer. And you might think that we don't have a pool, but we do. Hi, puppy. So I inflated the pool, and it's filling with water. And as of right now, the sun's out, but that could change any minute. I bought this a few years ago, and I do try to use it at least every summer if I can. Hi, Calvin. Hey, Farley. Farley. Hi. You guys snoozing in here? This is the spare room. Hey, buddy. I love my kitties. Right, boys? And I can't forget about Arlo. Hey, pups. Arlo, do you want to go outside? Yeah. And then Arlo, do you want to get in the pool? Okay. I guess not. So I think it might actually start to rain, so I'm going to grab this beer here, this banana split beer, and get into the pool. Hi, Arlo. What do you think, Arlo? Not for you? More of an IPA guy? That feels nice. So this is a smoothie style sour ale with banana, strawberry, milk chocolate, vanilla ice cream, vanilla cream, and sweet cherry. And this is really good. Yeah, I think that it's definitely about to rain here soon, so I'm glad that it did this. Arlo, you want my beer? Arlo, I think I'm just gonna like dunk him in the water or something. So it's about to rain.
Yeah, really bad.
So I waited until the wrong time to do this, I think, but it's still kind of hot outside.
Yeah.
I like getting in this pool every year or so. For dinner, let's do Chinese.
Okay. Sounds good to me. What about you?
Hello.
Want Chinese?
Alright, it's starting to rain and thunder, so I'm getting out of the pool. Those clouds are dark, but that was nice. So it's been raining, and what I've been working on is this project. So here's all the Lorcana, by the way, that we're going to open up a little bit later. So if you remember, I took this knockoff version of Guess Who's It from Five Below, and I made a Disney Parks version of it about 5 years ago, and it is now obsolete. So what I wanted to do is update it, and not just with Disney, also with Universal. So with my computer, I made all of these pictures in Photoshop and printed them out at Walgreens. This is also how I made the National Parks picture frame. But I'm going to cut these out and put them in here. This is also paper, and this is actual like glossy photo paper. So I don't know. I'm excited about this, and I would like to play this with Brennan a little bit later. So I cut out all 48 pictures that I'm going to be putting into the game. I still have to cut these out. But Brennan and I... Hi, Brennan.
Hi.
We're going to go get some Chinese from Crazy Buffet.
Crazy buffet.
That's like a neighborhood Chinese buffet. Also, look, here's our picture frame. Look at all these national parks, Brennan.
Oh, it looks so good.
This is one of the telescopes that Travis got for us. This is a cutting board that I recently got because the one that we got from IKEA was not good. And then I also got an air fryer so we could have red appliances in our kitchen. But let's go get some dinner at Crazy Buffet. So we're inside Crazy Buffet, and we have our little takeaway containers. So here you pay by weight. And I think that we both got enough stuff. They have a lot of options here though. Okay, we got our food. We've gone over there before, #1 Chinese food. But today, I wanted to go to Crazy Buffet.
We've eaten there once before.
Oh yeah, but I didn't vlog it.
Then it didn't happen, I guess.
Hi, Arlo.
I'm excited we're back home.
Yeah, he's like, where's my food? it was cheaper to take out than it would have been to actually dine in and do the buffet.
Yeah, no, it's not bad because like
I thought we both got a lot too.
I know. I always feel the pressure to eat so much and get the money's worth, so I like this better.
I also like that place. They have a lot of options. And here come the kitties. What the heck, Arlo? Pool still hasn't drained because it rained. It's a little counterproductive there. I've wanted to go back there a while, so I'm glad that we did that. So Arlo does this sometimes, where he just jumps up on the couch cushion behind us. And it's the most adorable thing. And he's just begging for food, but it's so cute. Look at this little guy on the couch. So Brennan,
Yes.
I got you something
Okay.
that I'm holding behind my back so you can't see it.
Okay. Oh, a little guy.
I tried to hold it up in the camera and I missed. So this is the little
Oh,
this is the little guy that I got for myself. I got Dragonite and I was like,
oh, cute.
I'm gonna get Brennan one because I wanted to, and you deserve it.
Thanks.
And then also I got this for myself.
Oh, cool.
So in that deck box were some Pokemon proxy cards. But what's really cool is that these are pretty much all base set cards, but they're all holographic. Cards that should have never been, or never were, holographic. Or holographic. Look at that. A holographic Charmander. And a holographic Pikachu.
These are really pretty.
Right?
Like when they're all together like that.
Holographic Diglett. This is only like $5 too. So it's just like the base set cards. Or some of them, I guess. Something else that I got is this Lorcana First Chapter Enchanted Elsa. This is also fake, this is a proxy, but it is scary how real this card looks. And I don't advocate for proxies because I think it's dangerous to have fake cards on the market. But these are just fun to look at, and they're cool. Just having an Enchanted Elsa and then a Shadowless base set first edition Charizard, just the most expensive cards that I will never actually own, is cool. So now Brennan and I are finally going to play my Guess Who game. So these are all of the different Universal options, and these are all of the different Disney options. And I have the Disney choices here, and then Brennan has the Universal ones. So what she's going to do, hello, is, I'll close my eyes.
What it looks like.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to choose one of these Universal options, and Brennan's going to choose a Disney one, and then I'm going to ask her questions about Disney, and she's going to ask me questions about Universal, but the questions have to be super silly.
What's an example of a super silly question?
Like, would you drink an entire glass of milk on this ride?
Okay. That's subjective.
So this is what Brennan is going to try to guess.
And this is what Roy's gonna try and guess.
Brennan,
Yes?
would I be able to easily eat a chili cheese hot dog
No.
on your ride?
No.
No. So I would not be able to eat a chili cheese hot dog, so I would put on the ones that would be very easy to eat a chili cheese corn dog. Or a hot dog.
A chili cheese corn dog. Roy,
Yes.
would I be able to eat cotton candy on this ride without it dissolving?
To eat cotton candy on this ride without it dissolving. So that implies like there's like a water element to it, or does that imply that it's like a roller coaster, so it would just like fly away?
Say a water element.
Okay. But like you couldn't eat cotton candy on like a roller coaster, right? If it's like doing all these inversions and stuff
I said without it melting.
without it melting.
That's why I said that specifically.
Then yeah, you could eat cotton candy on this, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're putting on the ones that you could not eat cotton candy on.
Mm-hmm.
Brennan,
Roy.
on your ride, if the mood was right, could we get away with a little smooch?
No.
No?
No.
We can't smooch?
No.
Okay. So I'm putting on the ones that would be a pretty nice smooch.
Roy,
Brennan.
if I had an allergy to the sun, could I ride your ride?
If you had an allergy to the sun, that sounds like that's a rough one. No. If you had an allergy to the sun, you could not ride my ride.
All right.
Hey, Brennan.
Hey, Roy.
If I had a 125-year-old grandma and brought her on this ride, would she understand what's going on, or would she be very confused?
If she's 125 years old, she'd probably be confused that she's
But,
even at a theme park.
Like aliens and creatures and stuff. Like, is it a self-explanatory ride that's pretty easy to understand, or is there
I guess so.
a lot going on? It's pretty easy. Okay.
I guess so.
All right. So I'm putting in the ones that are just like, what is happening here?
Okay. Hey, Roy.
Hi, Brennan.
If I had a fear of cartoon or animated characters, could I ride this ride?
You absolutely could not ride this ride.
Okay. So.
Hey, Brennan.
Yeah.
So, if I just had 10 to 20 Dole Whips, Dole Whip floats specifically,
Okay.
and then I got in line for this ride, do you think that I could comfortably get through the queue and get through the ride without having to go to the bathroom? Or do you think it'd be a problem for me to have that much liquid in me before committing to getting into this ride? Basically, is this a long wait / attraction, or capacity-wise, could I get through it pretty quick?
I think you'd struggle.
You think I'd struggle?
Yeah.
So don't drink a lot before getting in line for this?
Based off of how our queuing experience has gone before, I wouldn't.
Okay, well, that was an awful question because all of these have long wait times. I'm gonna say maybe not as much that one. That one has a single rider.
Hey, Roy.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you. If we had a 6-year-old, would we want them to be inspired or looked up to any of these characters?
Yeah,
on
why
these
not?
rides?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're okay. Yo, Brennan,
Yo, what up?
if we brought Arlo to Disney World, do you think he'd like this ride?
No.
He would not like this ride?
No.
Okay.
Hey, Roy.
Yes.
I need you to really pay attention to these pictures here.
The ones that I don't know what they are?
Mm.
Paying attention.
Okay. When remembering the marquee, am I looking at a superhero or a villain?
The marquee of this attraction?
Yes.
I guess I would say hero
You guess you would say hero.
of the marquee. So Brennan,
Yes.
if I rode this ride with Calvin and Farley,
Oh my gosh.
could they sit next to me on
No.
either side of me?
No.
They could not sit next to me on either side of me.
No. Ooh. Hey, Roy.
Hey, Brennan.
With these 2 rides left, and understanding their history,
Presuming that either of them is the right answer.
do I get to wear a stylish pair of glasses when I ride them?
Like, would you want to wear a stylish pair of glasses?
Would I want to wear some
Expensive.
enhancing experience glasses that maybe brings out the 3rd dimension
No.
in this attraction? Is this where I guess, or do I have to wait?
You have to wait.
Okay.
So I have to guess because theoretically you're going to get it because you have one left. So should I guess?
I guess so.
Is yours Space Mountain?
No.
No!
Is yours Despicable Me Minion Mayhem?
No!
No?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Is yours Rock and Roller Coaster?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What the heck?
Mine was Donkey Kong.
What? How did we it there?
When did you put this one down? So we went back to the video.
Check the footage.
And
I confused myself. When I asked the sun allergy question, I got it mixed up in my head. So instead of putting all the ones down that were indoors, I put all the outdoor ones down.
yeah, it was still fun.
It was fun and it's very creative.
And it took me like an entire day to like organize that and take all the pictures and cut them all out and make the game. This was one of the first games that I made during the pandemic to just help us get through that time. So to sort of do this again, it was fun. Also, Britton assembled her Psyduck, and I love the quality of these balls that come with these toys. And then also I just checked the mail, and just relevant, I guess, to the game that we just played. I got this shirt for the next time that we go to Epic Universe. There's Roy right there, and then also in the mail were the Burger King coupons that I always look forward to. And now I'm going to open up my Fabled Trove. I'm just going to open up the Trove. There are a lot of packs here, but there are new rarities in Fabled. Look at these dividers and the lore counter and the dice. But there are now epic and iconic rares, which are less and more rare than enchanteds, respectively. And I just pulled an epic out of that Trove. This is an epic card, which is more rare than a legendary card, but less rare than an enchanted. And now iconic is even more rare than enchanted. So iconic is the most rare card in Lorcana. But this is beautiful. And Fabled is a reprint set, so the majority of cards are going to be reprints. This Maleficent is from the first chapter. They did change like the rarity symbol there a little bit, but I got an iconic. No, I didn't. I wish I did. I got an epic and then a couple legendaries out of that Trove. And to my knowledge, there are going to be 2 iconic cards in Lorcana sets moving forward. The 2 for Fabled being Mickey and Minnie. So one last thing that I wanted to do tonight is set up this telescope that Travis got for me. Are you being a pup over here? Are you being a pup on the couch? He was just digging around on the blankets over here on this little couch. Hi. So I've connected the telescope and I'm going to tell it to open its arm. And then I can take this outside and see if this works. So it came outside and can I just tell it where to look? Like if I tap the moon, it says it's finding the moon.
Whoa.
Look at that. It's looking for the moon. So the moon is up there. So we moved it to this really old chair. So let's see if we can find the moon again. You missed it. So I had to recalibrate it and turn off the lights. But there's the moon. Isn't that awesome, Brennan?
It's awesome, but it's like, it looks fake. Like, it just looks like a picture. But it's the moon. So today, which was the opening day of Halloween Horror Nights, I bought the new Lorcana set Fabled and got an epic card. I got a McDonaldland meal for McDonald's and got a Fry Friends collectible tin. I went swimming in the backyard in our inflatable pool. I talked about some projects and stuff that I bought around the house. We had dinner at a Chinese buffet, and Britton and I played a Disney and Universal Guess Who game, and then I ended the night looking at the moon through a telescope. So that was a pretty fun way to spend the day, and I didn't have to do the whoosh in between days. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a great day, and goodbye. I lied. This is a future clip. We went back to McDonald's. Look at all those burgers and fries in there. But this is what I wanted to get. Another McDonaldland tin. Did I get one that's different than the one that I've already gotten, Brennan? I'm about to find out. I hope so.
Yay! I'm happy. Woohoo! But even more important, look, Brennan got an epic Lorcana card.
Yay!
She got Max Goof.
It's so cool.
Brennan, you finally got kind of a good Lorcana card. How do you feel?
I feel good. It's still not an enchanted, so I still think the universe is taunting me. But you know what? I'm happy with this. This is really cool.
Yay! Goodbye.